Hi. Okay. I figured I'd do a vlog post because what I have to say is a rather long entry. I actually tried to type it and it wasn't worth it. Um, yeah, yesterday I was attacked by a cat. Um, it was my mom's boyfriend's rescue cat. Um, he's a bit feral, so and recently adopted. He's only like 5 or 6 months old, but they were raised in like a basement in cages and very limited socialization. So I wasn't really expecting any less from him, I guess. But he's really, really sick. It's possible that it started out as a UTI that has spread to the rest of him because now his eye's messed up. He's losing weight. He's lost hair. Um, so he's really sick. My mother tried to convince her boyfriend of this, and we decided we had to take him to the vet because he's a truck driver and he's on the road and he won't be back until tomorrow, actually. This happened yesterday. But we took my cat carrier over, and I immediately opened it and put it down on the floor. My mother was sitting on the couch watching him, trying to talk to him calmly, and she couldn't build up the courage to actually do it. So when I stepped toward him, he actually tried to scurry off the couch. He's apparently gotten a lot slower too because whenever you got near his space, he would, growl and dart and all that. But now he's just very slow moving, which is another reason we know he's sick. um, so he jumped off the couch, and I got him in the corner, and I bent down to grab him by the back of the skin on the back of his neck. And most cats, that disarms them or, makes them go limp. Not with him. He immediately latched onto my hand, teeth and claws. Which it was fine because it didn't hurt. He's. I have an animal at the door because I'm trying to do this vlog and I cannot find a room in this house where I can be alone, so that's why I'm in the bathroom. But anyway, he latched onto my hand with his teeth and claws, and like I said, it did not hurt. I felt, it ripped the skin and all that, but it immediately went numb. So I reached for him with my other hand on the other side of him, and he grabbed onto that one, almost doing a complete 360 with his head. My mother immediately panicked and she tried to help, and when she went to grab him, he bit me harder. So that's one of the puncture wounds I have. I actually had two different layers to it. I saw where he did the initial bite and then where he went deeper. You could actually see into it afterwards. After about 2 to 3 minutes, I realized there was nothing I could do. I couldn't lift him into the crate without him hurting me or me hurting him. So I looked at my mother and I said, "I'm sorry, I have to let him go." So I leaned my face away from him. I tried to move him away from my mother as much as I can, and I released him, and he kind of just crawled out of the room. But I could immediately see into my puncture wounds. They were rather bad. So we had to head to the clinic because I don't have insurance. So we got there. The doctor was heading out to lunch. So I had a medical student and a medical assistant clean out my wounds poorly, I might add. But they put me on an antibiotic, which obviously didn't work right away. When I went because I woke up this morning and they were infected. When I mentioned it to the doctor that I had only had 2 doses of the twice a day, 7-day antibiotic, he said, yeah, it's only 2 doses, but it shouldn't have gotten worse since yesterday. So, yeah, they definitely got worse. They're infected. Some of them still have pus in them, and I had to go to the hospital today to get IV antibiotics. And if it gets worse, I have to go to them. But apparently they gave me really strong ones. I've never heard the name of it before. So, but yeah, I don't know how well you're going to be able to see these. I can actually take pictures of them. Most of them are pus-filled. This is one of the worst ones. It's actually like a pimple on top of it. This one is the worst puncture wound. You can see how red it is around, and a lot of the red is pus too. So I'm not supposed to open them. I'm supposed to let them go. So hopefully I don't lose my hands by the end of the week. So I figured instead of, wasting all my time writing this out, because the muscles here still really hurt. This one, he grabbed me like right here. So all of this is swollen. I'm not sure if you can tell, but it's pretty swollen. So I'm trying not to use it very much. I have some strong ibuprofen that I got from my grandmother, and that's really been helping with the pain. So we'll see. If it gets worse, I have to go back to the hospital, and they may have to admit me for the testing. So we'll see. I kind of expected this to happen because, I said to my mother, what's the worst that could happen? The cat scratch or bites you. So I knew it was a possibility. The fact that he is as sick as he is, and cat bites are usually dangerous to begin with because of the bacteria involved, we had no choice but to go to the clinic. I feel bad, even still, that I couldn't get the cat into the carrier, and he's probably going to die. My mom's boyfriend said he comes back tomorrow, and he's going to try. But, if he can't, either they're going to have to call animal control to get the cat out. He's way too vicious. And it's sad to say, but he should probably be put down anyway. It's sad, but, nobody can get close to that cat. So, it's sad, but it's probably for the best, because there is another cat, that this cat is keeping from socializing with my mom and her boyfriend. So, it might be for the better. The cat may be fine, and he just needs some time to come around. I don't know. He needs to go to the vet first before any of that can be decided. So, I'm hoping my hands don't get any worse, because I kind of need them since I'm trying to become a web designer. I also blog a lot. I'm going to need them. Then again, they also have those headsets that let you speak. I'm not sure how it'll work for coding, but I guess I'll have to try. Alright, I guess I'll end this because this has gone on long enough. 7 minutes. So, thanks for watching, and leave me comments. Bye.